Hey everybody, Ann here. I got something on my mind, so you know I got to talk about it. I came across this post by Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene on Truth Social. She says veteran Bobby, whatever his last name is, recently visited the West Cobb County VA clinic and was denied service for being unable to wear a mask due to his medical condition. The guy says he has PTSD. This veteran was not just poorly treated by VA employees, which is false. He was assaulted, which is also false, for exercising his First Amendment right to record in a public space. And I'm also going to tell you why that logic is flawed as well. She goes on to say this veteran is also a taxpayer and no government employee should ever treat a veteran this way. Mr. E had every right to record, which is false, as confirmed by an officer at the Cobb County Police Department who clearly didn't understand HIPAA laws, especially when he was being horribly mistreated, which he wasn't. She ends by saying our veterans put their lives on the line for our freedom, which they do, and so many still suffer the mental and physical consequences of their bravery in service to this country. I agree. Veterans should receive nothing short of first-class service from the government they fought for and the flags they wore on their uniforms. Now I'm going to show you the video. You're going to notice that it's kind of split up a little bit, not to take out context, but to take out areas where they're actually calling out patient names, because that's where they are. They're in a VA clinic, and this dude is filming in an area that processes VA patients. So he doesn't have that right. And I'm going to tell you about the HIPAA laws in a minute here. But I'm a United States Navy veteran. I'm also a retired registered nurse. So I have kind of like a couple different perspectives on this. So let's get to the video.
You cannot use recordings or phone services.
What you're telling me, ma'am, is you're not going to see me because I have PTSD and I have panic attacks.
I'm not allowing you to record me.
Well, guess what? I'm recording right now. That's my right.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Sir.
I first want you to make note of the behavior of the nurse that is first confronted by this guy. She's calm. She's using neutral words. She's using neutral body language. And she's clearly doing a good job of trying to diffuse the situation.
Let me call. I'll call.
Okay. Call my doctor. I want to tell him. Okay, but I'd like to talk to them.
Okay.
And who are you?
You cannot record me without my permission or consent.
Yes, I can. That's a right. Yes, I can.
No, sir, you're not allowed to.
Guess what? It's being recorded right now. Okay? It's being recorded right now. Because I'm in here to see treatment. Just had an echocardiogram, and you're telling me I can't see the doctor because I can't wear a mask because of my ailment. So now I'm getting the VA police called on me because I have PTSD, I have panic attacks, I cannot wear a mask, I'm having problems breathing, and so this is how smart our government is. We got a rent-a-cop here that is not a doctor, but tell me I can't see anybody.
So he insults the security guard who was just there doing his job by calling him a rent-a-cop. That's bad karma, dude. It ain't gonna work out well for you.
All my other fellow veterans, instead of standing up and saying they wouldn't have to wear one either, they're just going along with it. Why do I have to wear a mask when all the other places, doctors' offices say you don't have to wear them anymore? When the CDC says you don't have to wear them anymore. Well, that's a policy. That's not a law.
That is their mandate.
Oh, they've mandated. Oh, so what does a mandate mean?
Security dude's just like, oh, I'm not even going to go there with you, dude.
I know you're not because you don't know what you're talking about. A mandate's not a law.
Yes, sir.
If I could breathe good, didn't have PTSD, didn't have panic attacks, it wouldn't be a problem. Why do I have PTSD? You know?
Yes, sir.
Do you know?
I'm not.
Do you know why I have panic attacks?
Man, you can step on this blue piece and say that
Yeah.
all you ain't get you.
Have you ever served in the service?
Sir, I have no reason to tell you this.
Well, then get out of my freaking face.
Security dude is just not engaging in an argument with this fellow because he knows he's probably been there 100, if not 1,000 other times. Angry people coming in trying to denigrate him or reduce him to rent-a-cop status. So he's just not even engaging with this dude, which is a good tactic because he knows he needs to say as little as possible to keep this situation, tamped down a little bit so the dude doesn't fly off and start, who knows, shooting people.
Sir, you're not allowed to.
I'm videotaping you right now.
I took out audio for this because he is actually naming the security guard.
Well, guess what? It's being recorded. They started harassing me.
No one was harassing this dude. I don't see how he gets it in his head. I mean, that's like a snowflake attitude. When somebody feels like they're being harassed, when they're being told, you're breaking the rules, we can't have this in here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, ask him if he knows why I have PTSD or why I have anxiety attacks. I have breathing problems. I can't wear the mask.
I love security dude. Yeah, he is doing a good job. He is doing exactly what he's been trained to do. De-escalate the situation, talk in a calm tone of voice. If you're going to engage in conversation, just make it lighthearted, whatever it is. Here he's trying to agree with him about various things about the mask mandate. So good job, security dude.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, can you wear it? But obviously you can wear a mask. I respect that. I can't. I start having panic attacks. I can't do it. So instead of respecting that, it's like it's a mandate.
Well, what it is it's any medical facility.
No.
Bingo! Ding, 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 ding! Security guard gets it right. Here, let me show you this. I got an article here for you. I'm going to link it down in the description below, but it kind of outlines why there's a HIPAA thing about not filming in medical facilities if there's patients there or if there's possible breach of PHI. So let's talk about this. Hospitals have been warned that they must not allow film crews into parts of hospitals where there is protected health information, PHI, unless prior authorization has been obtained from all patients that are or will be present. OCR explained that PHI can take many forms and covers oral, audio, and visual forms of PHI information, medical information, health information, not only written and electronic. In the guidance, OCR said it is not permissible to record video footage of patients and blur their faces prior to broadcast to prevent the patients from being identified. That may still be appropriate, but HIPAA authorizations are still required. The last thing hospital patients need to worry about during what's going on crisis is a film crew walking around their bed shooting B-roll, said Roger Severino, OCR director. Hospitals and healthcare providers must get authorization from patients before giving the media access to their medical information. Obscuring faces after the fact just doesn't cut it. I agree. Now you may be saying, but Anne, he's not a member of the media. He's not on a film crew. He's just a private citizen. Well, listen to this.
So when I send this to Channel 2, that's going to be interesting.
In this day and age, everybody's a member of the media, practically. I mean, basically, we got our phone cameras. They're portable. You can take them anywhere. And many times people instigate things like this just so that they can, get on the news, like this guy said. So anyhow, let's watch the rest of it.
I was in the medical facility the other day, got an echocardiogram.
Yeah, see, they're 50-50. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some of them are 50-50. They're like, yeah, you have to wear that too. Because when I went up to the Paul or something, when I went to the back after I left the ER, I didn't have to wear one.
It's like them telling me and you we got to do jumping jacks before we get seen by the doctors. If we can't do jumping jacks, we can't be seen by the doctor.
Yeah.
You're on a cane. I'm on a cane.
Yeah.
He don't even know why I can't wear a mask.
Oh, I couldn't even tell you exactly why. I just know that the VA is a lot more stricter about it than the rest.
Well, I wish it was as strict about finding dead bodies in Atlanta VA hospital. One was in the stairwell there for 2 months before they found it. Yeah, it was a patient. They didn't even know he was out of the bed. He was dead in the stairwell for 2 months. Wish they was concerned about that as they are masks. So when I send this to Channel 2, that's going to be interesting.
Take off, brother.
Hi, buddy. God bless you. Thank you. I just want to see my doctor.
Thank you, sir.
You guys do know that they sell buttons now that record. Somebody could be in here recording, you wouldn't even know it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They also sell glasses as well.
Yeah.
As well as watches. And
Yeah.
yes, sir.
What kind of check-in? Look, this is above your pay grade, buddy. I mean, you're getting paid. I appreciate it. You're polite, but it's above your pay grade.
I don't care how long you've been a veteran. You do not have the right to go in and insult people like this. Above your pay grade? No, that dude is doing an exemplary job of keeping you calm. Next time you go in to get healthcare treatment, maybe show some respect, some kindness to your fellow men and women out there, because this dude clearly had no respect for anybody else, including the other patients that were there trying to get treatment, aside from himself. It's like PTSD, that whole thing is real. But this guy was trying to incite a thing where there didn't need to be a thing at all. And that security guy, he did a good job at keeping things under control.
I mean, you're about to tell me that I can't check in to see my doctor?
I'm not going to say that.
Okay. Yeah, I know. You're just doing your job.
But I will say, if you're going to record, just don't record over here. You can point the camera down.
Yeah, I can.
I
I have PTSD. I have anxiety attack. Well, they told me to come in. I just had an echocardiogram. They told me to come in here.
This is your thing. You can't have a mask on. You got to have a telephone or video picture. There's no option.
So y'all are more concerned about a mask than a dead body, a dead VA, and that doesn't mean something, buddy. Put your head down.
Marjorie Taylor Greene said that this VA guy was assaulted by hospital staff. This is not the case. This guy pushed out and touched the hand of the security guard to try and get his hand away from him. Now, he made contact first.
Put your head down.
You can't record.
I've been recording you the whole time.
And that's fine. The police is going to invite you.
Well, then they can no trespass me. I've got an appointment.
And you can't put your hand on the security guard like
He
that.
just put his hand on me.
Okay, this nurse or whoever she is, I don't know if she's a nurse or a manager or whatever, she did a great job. She really did. And she de-escalated the situation. She didn't get upset or angry with the guy. She just kind of was very calm, which I don't know if I could have been if I were in her shoes.
You can't take my picture. I need you to delete that my picture off that
Oh,
phone.
yeah, I am. I'm going to delete it.
Picture off my phone.
Yeah, when the police get here, they're going to see that. He can't get my phone.
Look,
Give me my phone, sir. You will be.
And that's the end of the video. And I got to tell you, I probably would have taken the phone away from him too, because he had been told repeatedly to not film. And there's reasons for it. Every patient has HIPAA privacy rights. And so why I'm taking issue with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who I love, she does a lot of good stuff. She says a lot of good stuff. But I have issue with this whole thing because the dude was in the wrong. You can't film inside medical facilities. You can't. I don't care who you are, because there's patients there. You have to get those patients' permission. There may be things called over the intercom that shouldn't be shared with the general public. So the dude was wrong, and the hospital staff at that VA did a really good job. And if I had been there, oh man, I think that's why I've retired from nursing, because I just get sick of patients who feel entitled to abuse you, to abuse the staff, to denigrate whoever it is that's in their way. And I just can't. I couldn't do it anymore. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, you're wrong. They did not assault him. He was not following rules that he needed to follow. You cannot take cameras in medical facilities. You just can't. So I'm hoping that she will take her, tweets down, or tweets, whatever, truths, and just kind of think about this and think about not spreading propaganda like this to get your voter base riled up and angry. That's not the way to do it. That's the left's tactic. That's what they do. They want everybody at each other's throats. So, you shouldn't do that. And this is part of the reason why I don't like politicians. I don't like them on the left. I don't like them on the right, because each and every one of you will resort to the same tactics you're accusing the other side of. And I'm just done. I am done with all of y'all. I would love to see Republicans back in power, but not if you're going to spread propaganda like this, because you're damaging the reputation of the security guard. You're damaging the reputation of the hospital staff, and it's just wrong. Okay. I think I'm done. Anyhow, that's all I got for you guys today. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and y'all have a good one.